422 HD. These are 422 ounces, 7.4 volt. The only thing I didn't like on it is it has a plastic top cap to it with an aluminum core that looks like they colored that after the band on a condom. Don't like that. Ugly. Ugly. But we ordered the MrCommaD scale Vanquish LS motor to go over top of that, so that's going to be a non-issue. This is my scale motor. It's right here. You see it?
Yeah.
When it shows up, it will be right here, so we'll get back to that. This is going to be... Hey guys, Keith Jesse, ProTube RC, back on the bench, working on the Money Pit build here, the Vanquish VS4-10 build. We're calling it the VS4-20 build because we're in Canada now. Apparently that happened the other day. I typed it wrong and now it's just stuck. So yeah, so VS4-10 Pro, Vanquish rig. We are installing the Scale LS by, or Scale V8, whatever they call it, by MrCommaD. Scale by MrCommaD. You can find him at Scale by MrCommaD. That's MrCommaD, not Mr. Comedy. MrCommaD. Yeah, so as you know, we're running, maybe you don't know, but we're running both servos in the front of this kit. The one servo we're running is the Reefs 422 HD winch servo. Servo winch, sorry. We're in Canada, sit backwards. This guy here sits 6 millimeters higher than this guy, which is causing all types of problems with the way that motor is designed to fit in, with the hood, with everything. We brought the body mounts up a little bit, compensates for that, but the snout on the front of the intake on the motor, what do you want to call it, throttle body intake, snout, hole, breathe, tube, throttle body, flapper, that dude is hitting right there. If I bring the body higher, I can get away with it, but it just looks horrid. So I want to keep the body sitting tucked into the they have the provisions here for clipping the body into the skid right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 things you add on to both sides. Body drops in, fits in nice. So we want to maintain that. Went online, a lot of guys are saying just run a different type of servo winch, which actually has a cable coming through the body on it. This is not a cheap unit, so obviously I'm not taking it out. So the next option is to take MrCommaD's motor apart and hog out 6 millimeters more inside, which will push me up into Dangerville with the intake manifold. But if I gotta hog it up a bit and just kind of change it just a little bit to make it work, hide it a little bit, I will, because I will not raise the body any higher. So let's get at it. Freaking here. They're not yellow, that's why I couldn't see them. Okay, I'm setting my ball depth to 6 millimeters. Diesel. Will it fit? It's in! So 7mm magic number you're gonna have to take out of the backside of that block. That cost a pretty penny. If you want to run the Reefs 422 servo winch in there, because you need to offset it for the drum, for the panard? Yeah, the panard gets in the way of the drum. So we lifted the servo up 6mm, well 7mm, and then recess the motor out to fit it. If you don't do that, then you cannot run either the intake piece on the front of the motor or modify that, pointing it down. And where's the other one? Oh, you can't run the body low, and that's important. So there you go, 2 screws, it's in, it's done. Next.
It's got facial recognition. Yeah.
Does it recognize these?
Yeah.
Who's this?
Benjamin.
Who's that? Does it recognize
it? It does.
this setup. Amazing drop though. These tires,
That's how far it comes up.